little bit more about League of Legends?
It is the worst MOBA game you could possibly play. I don't know about anyone who would possibly want to cosplay as anyone from that game.
Hey, this is Stevie.
My name is Emily.
Hey, it's Malachi with EssenceCartoon. You guys finally get to see my face. No silver mask or any of that stuff.
We are interviewing people at Ohayocon.
Some cosplayers, vendors.
And just seeing what all the hype is about. So does this character specifically have any names, or is this just something out of your imagination?
Well, this character is named Wi-Fi, and the tail is named Air, and he's like 6 foot long. And yes, I did create my own character. I designed it myself and named him my own.
So, can you tell me about your character?
I am the Slayer variant of Pantheon from the game League of Legends.
Your costume is amazing. I love it. It definitely drew my eye. I like the ferns a lot. Yeah, I can tell. I have a fern.
So can you give me a brief description of the characters you guys are doing right now?
All original, just post-apocalyptic steampunk, Mad Max vibe.
And so how long does it normally take for this sort of costume to come together?
Backpack usually takes 4 months.
4 months? Oh my goodness.
Tell me a little bit about your outfits.
I went as Kazuya from Tekken because he's the main man.
I'm just a Jedi Knight fighting other Jedi Knights. I actually just lost a battle up there to a Samurai Doc Brown. Cut my leg off. Yep.
The White Raven from Teen Titans.
Oh, yes.
Really?
I love it.
That's about it.
I'm Guardian Metal Dude.
Can you tell me about your costume and your character? Who you're cosplaying?
Yeah, I'm actually cosplaying as my interpretation of the Alien Queen from the Aliens movies, and I just decided to make it into like a suit of armor, and I integrated the tail design into my sword. I honestly just love it. I love the feel of being around people that like what I enjoy. It just makes me feel super happy, and I appreciate like other people's costumes and all the work that they put into it.
How do you feel you're gonna fare against Superman in the newest Batman vs. Superman movie?
Well, this is how I feel about it. Batman is the most intelligent, strongest, minded-willed person on the planet. Superman's a Boy Scout from another planet. So, you gotta have Batman to make sure the planet is safe from aliens and all kinds of, aggressions towards the Earth. So, it's up to how Superman feels about what I have to say in the next movie.
So is this your first time being at the Ohayocon?
Oh no, this is my 6th. I started in 2011. My first convention was ColossalCon 2010 though.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the best one at all of them?
Oh, my favorite is personally ColossalCon because there's no open carry rule and there's a lot of really hot people in swimsuits. Yes.
So we have with us 2 post-apocalyptic Power Rangers. Can you tell me a little bit about how you came to this idea?
I think it was more like a joint decision. We were like, what do we want to do? We want to do something that's different, something that someone hasn't done yet, but something that's like close to something we want to be. So we both love Power Rangers.
Do you keep up with the current Power Ranger show?
Like, actually, me, I'm just the old Power Ranger fan.
I've watched the new one, I just don't get the color scheme.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar. Like, I remember the movies with like the ooze and, the Red Hot Chili Peppers theme song and stuff like that.
So this is a pretty intricate outfit. So what goes into making an outfit like this?
A lot of hard work and a very good friend named Jamin who runs Leia'sMetalBikini.com.
That sounds pretty awesome. And could you briefly describe your character, though I'm pretty sure we all know what character you are?
Princess Leia Organa in her slave outfit from Return of the Jedi when she was captured by Jabba the Hutt.
We have just found Rey from the new Star Wars. Can you tell me what your favorite Star Wars movie or moment is?
Force Awakens is really great. I'd have to say New Hope is pretty great. I think New Hope is my favorite, and that's probably why I liked Force Awakens so much, because they kind of repeated a lot of the narratives and everything like that. So yeah.
It was good feels.
Do you have something to say for like all the women cosplayers out there with this gorgeous busty outfit that you're wearing? Because you look rockin' in it.
You know what? It doesn't matter what you look like, as long as you're having fun and you love what you do, then go for it.
Tell me a little bit about your characters and why you chose them.
Well, obviously I chose Harley because she's the prettiest. And Pooja says so too.
Well, picking Red Hood was not a hard decision. I've always loved Robin. The emotional depth that the Red Hood actually brings to DC is phenomenal. So I had to portray him. If you want to check it out, this is Red Hood Unmasked. There's a movie called Batman Under the Red Hood, and you can learn all about it. Animated video, in my opinion, probably one of the best that have been made.
Harley, you're like one of my favorite characters. Definitely, when I was a little girl, I would just go through all the comic books in my house and just pick out, Batman, and only look at Harley and Batgirl. And yes, of course. Like, is she one of your heroes?
Oh, she is the best, in my opinion, at showing real girl power.
I'm here with a character from Homestuck, a huge webcomic. It's like one of the longest running kind of like interactive webcomics.
Yeah, it's been going on since about 2009, and currently it's actually on hiatus. It's been on hiatus since about July 27th, so everyone's just waiting. My character's currently stuck in a fridge.
How's your con been so far?
It's actually really great. Today's actually my birthday, so.
Happy birthday!
Thanks.
Can you tell me about your character?
Of course. I'm actually cosplaying my OC from Attack on Titan, Rosaria Iris Lockhart. She's an Okami Kitsune Titan Slayer who's lived outside the walls all her life. She was raised by a wolf pack. And basically she stole these clothes. And basically she fights the Titans not for humanity, but to protect her forest.
Awesome. That's great. Well, thank you so much for the interview. Anything else you'd like to add?
Ohayocon rocks. I hope I can come back every year. This is basically like my vacation from high school. High school is purgatory. This is heaven. So Ohayocon, thank you so much for making this a badass con every year. Please excuse me for my French. And thank you so much. I hope you guys do awesome for years and years to come. Thank you guys so much. Arigato.
Okay, so could you give me a brief description of what exactly you're selling and how you came about selling it?
Sure. Well, my partner Garth here, we do a sci-fi superhero space adventure webcomic called Star Power, and we're here selling the first volume of. We're here selling the first story collected in book form. We're also selling a lot of Garth's artwork, stuff that's related to Star Power, his twists on fairy tales, which you kind of see behind me, and other original pin-up artwork that he had done before we started getting together. We've been doing conventions and we've been selling merchandise for well over 10 years now. So yeah, we're kind of old hands at this.
Okay, and what was your first thoughts coming to a convention with so many interesting and creative people?
Oh, it's like coming home. It's like coming home. I mean, first thoughts like 10 years ago over that, I didn't know so many of us existed. I didn't know so many of us were around. I thought it was like me and my buddies in high school, and there were 7 of us in the world, and maybe 1 or 2 people per town. Now, but then seeing everybody gather in one place in sort of like a pilgrimage of geeks, it's fantastic, and it's so enriching personally to see so many people sharing your passions, sharing your interests, and it's great. It's great. I'm so glad so many conventions have become so popular, and so many people kind of have a place where they can all go and gather and realize that there's more of us than we realize, and you're not alone in your interests.
And do you have anything to say to young artists coming up with their parents telling you, hey, get a real job?
Art is a real job. It is. It totally is. I mean, just the massive success of conventions, the huge success of webcomics, creators just doing their thing directly without a middleman, directly to their audience. It's launched people. I mean, some to superstardom, some to moderate success. But I mean, even moderate success is still success. Not every musician is less musicians who don't sell out stadiums are not less musicians than the ones who, do okay in clubs. That's still a success. That's still pursuing your passion, still pursuing your art. My advice to anybody who wants to do this is to just do it.
What are you going to do, Harley, if Trump wins the election?
Oh, let me tell you, if Trump wins the election, Trump, listen here and listen good. There's no place you can hide where me and my babies can't find ya.
We've got to protect Gotham at least.
We call Zordon and get the hell out of here.
He's just a putty.
Well, I have good friends in Quebec. I think I might move to Canada.
Please subscribe to EssenceCartoon.
EssenceCartoons.
EssenceCartoon.
EssenceCartoon.
Please subscribe to Essence Cartoons on YouTube.
Please subscribe to SenseCartoon.
And please do that. These people deserve so much credit for what they do. They take up their time every day, so please give them some recognition. They take time out of their lives for this, so please do.